Atlanta. Oh, hello. Is this on?
Yes.
Okay. Hi. Good afternoon, morning.
We've had a bit of a rough start, but it's all fine.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
How fun.
Hi. Good afternoon. I was laughing so hard I was crying a second ago, and so holy Moses. Good afternoon, connecting Clarkston. I can't see, but now I can. Okay. So we are waiting to talk to Nikki Tippett from the Waterford Chamber of Commerce today. If I can stop cracking up and get my shit together here, because our setup was hilarious. So.
Yes. We'll take a picture to show you.
We will take a picture, and Katie and I were having a good time here. So before we chat about a couple things happening in and around Clarkston, fun news in the ski world. The Clarkston ski team, boys and girls, competed at state finals on Monday at Nub's Knob, and both boys and girls earned fourth place in the state, which is pretty awesome because they only lost to Traverse City East, Traverse City West, and Marquette, which for us downstaters is a big deal. So congrats to both those teams. I know our girls cheerleading is also competing, or just competed in regionals. I get the results of that.
I see Nikki.
Nikki, are you there? Are you here with us?
Let's see. Oh, I don't know why that's not connecting.
Nikki, can you hear us? We're excited to talk to Nikki because Restaurant Week is
Starting on Saturday.
Coming up, yes.
Yeah. So Nikki joined us last year for, I believe, their first Restaurant Week. And then this year, they're actually doing it for 2 weeks. So we want to get the details on that.
And while we wait to connect with her, so if you look at our app, Connecting Clarkston app, there's a lot of good information. And one of the upcoming things that, there's Nikki.
There we go.
Hi, guys. Can you hear us?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Darn it. Why can't we hear you?
Not hear you.
Hold, please.
Yeah,
It can't be because of our amazing setup.
No, it's definitely not on our end. Just kidding.
It's my end. Oh, man. Hold on.
Nothing.
Oh.
It's this thing.
No.
You're not muted, are you?
No.
No.
Maybe pop out and then try to pop back in.
Okay.
So while we're figuring that out, we almost never have technical difficulties, but this is a rare occasion.
Yep.
Very rare for us. We have spring tryouts coming up, which you can find this information on the app. But for all the spring sports, baseball, boys golf, boys lacrosse, girls soccer, softball, girls tennis, track, and boys volleyball, all spring tryouts coming up starting in early March. So just be on the lookout.
And this week there have been a lot of different fundraisers going on with different restaurants. I know Crave Pizza did one, Tropical Smoothie did one, and there is one happening today, which I'll tell you, that's with Qdoba.
Yes.
So Qdoba, I think today until 3, I believe 25% of sales, if you show them the flyer that's listed in the app on today's date in the community calendar, will go to Sashbaugh Middle School's PTO. So that's great. Nikki, you're back. Can you hear us?
You know, I can hear you. Oh, no.
I'm going to unplug everything and see if we can hear you that way. How about now?
I can hear you.
And we now hear you.
We can hear you.
Oh, yay. Okay.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you ladies today?
Good. Good to see you. We talked to you, was it about this time last year?
Yeah, so it was around the same time last year. We're trying to keep this kind of as a March event.
Yeah.
And this year it's 2 weeks though. So very excited about that.
I did see this morning, I think, where Jason Carr is, I think he was at Square One Eats,
Ooh.
right?
Yep.
Yeah,
So we were at
talking
Square One Eats
about
and
it.
Treats with Jason Carr, and then we drove up the street a little bit, and he did a video at Mike's Pizza and Catering at Sashabaw and Walton. So he's been a great partnership that we've developed through all of this. We did, I think, 4 restaurants with him last week. So you can check out our WACC Restaurant Week Facebook page. We share all of his lives that he does for us. So
Nice.
he tries some good food, and I get to try it too. So
That's not a bad gig.
We were
it
just
is
talking
not a bad gig.
We were just talking about how in our app, the Connected Clarkston app, we just added an icon on the home screen that'll have links to everything that we talked about today. So it does take
Oh,
you right
great.
to because you have a page fully dedicated to Restaurant Week, right?
Yeah.
Yes, yep. We
So,
have a Facebook page completely dedicated to the specials and videos. And Katie and I have been going out to different restaurants, kind of explaining how things work with the passport books. We have a big bonus drawing this year with the cannabis dispensaries that are our Hunger Maker sponsors. So
that's fun.
just kind of going out and explaining everything and making
So,
sure everybody knows what's going on.
yeah. So give us a recap. I mean, I know it's a little bit different from last year only because it's bigger, but what's the general idea?
So the general idea is we just want people to come visit restaurants in our area. They are members of the chamber. We have most of them are Waterford restaurants because we are centrally located in Waterford, but we have some Clarkston restaurants, Commerce, White Lake, so kind of all over the place. And so you can grab a passport book. Yay.
Love
We
the
have the passport
passport
books
book.
now.
Nice.
I think all the restaurants have their passport books now, so you can start getting the passport books and making your plans. All the specials are on the restaurant page, so each restaurant has their own page, and we even have a little index here with all 34 of the restaurants that are participating this year. That's 7 more than last year, so
Wow.
very excited that we were able to bring on some more restaurants. This is a great exposure tool for them to, try and get people in our restaurants. It's hard to
Yeah.
see when people go on the community pages on social media and, oh, there's nowhere good to eat. And you know
Right.
what? Yeah,
Right.
there is. We have tons of great places to eat. So yeah. But this year, so last year, all of the cannabis dispensaries that are in Waterford, we had 3 then, there's 4 now. They were our Hunger Maker sponsors, and we wanted to figure out a way to kind of incorporate them a little bit more. So for our 21 plus participants, there is on the very back cover, if they go to the dispensaries and purchase $25 worth of products, they get a sticker from that dispensary. And then if they visit all 4 in the 2 weeks, they get put in a drawing for a $50 gift card and a $50 product bundle from each dispensary. So that's almost a $400 drawing for that.
Okay.
So, and then we did change the drawing this year for the restaurants. So as you can see there, we kind of tiered it a little bit. So no matter how many restaurants you visit, you get put into a drawing. So last year we only had 2 drawings. This year, how many were there on there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 drawings. So we tiered it based on how many restaurants you're able to visit. So even if you're only able to visit 1 restaurant because you're on a budget or whatever, and you just see something you want to try, you can still turn in that passport book and get put into a drawing, and you can get a gift card from every single restaurant. So
Oh, that's so nice. I know last year we were on a mission to win. We did not win.
We did not win. But we have more time this year. I like that
Yes.
you've extended it because it felt like we needed more time.
Yeah.
So I think that's the
yeah.
one.
So
We
last
had 2
year it was a little unexpected. Our goal last year was to have 10 to 15 restaurants. We ended up having 27. So we had already laid out the week's worth of time, and 27 restaurants was a little overwhelming, but yeah, now we've extended it and given more time, added some more restaurants. So
Nice.
we're really excited to get some support into our restaurants because they really do support our communities, whether it's just, feeding us great food or, donating gift cards for PTOs and things like that. it's a big deal what our restaurants contribute to our communities. So getting that support for them is important to us.
Does it matter if you're dining in, or can you do carry out or pick up or delivery to be to get the passport stamp sticker?
It doesn't matter. Some are carry out only, for instance, like Guido's, Mike's Pizza and Catering. I think the Faux Pot is carry out only. But no, if you take your passport in and you make that $15 minimum purchase, then you can get the sticker.
Nice.
Wow, that is amazing.
So all of the restaurants have the passports. So
All
when
the
you're
restaurants
there,
have their passports.
okay,
Yep.
you're just going to grab one. Restaurant week is running March 1st through the 16th.
Mm-hmm.
You said there's how many restaurants? 28?
34 restaurants.
34 this year.
34. Last year we had 27. We were able to bring in 7 more this year.
Nice.
So,
and then at the end of it, so when do you have to get your passport back in?
So get your passports back in by March 17th. So all of the restaurants have a box that they'll be collecting them. So if you're at a restaurant on the 16th and just want to drop your passport off with that restaurant, you can do that. All of the dispensaries have drop-off boxes. We also have a lot of our financial institutions in Waterford, some of our doctor's offices and churches. They all have passports that they'll be handing out, but they also have a box where they can collect. So, and then we'll have a box outside at the chamber where you can turn in your passport. So
Nikki,
get them in by the 17th.
I'm curious, how many passports did you print out?
We printed out 4,500.
Oh my God.
So
that's awesome.
We'll see how many. We do have quite a few out. We have some here at the chamber. So if there are any businesses that want to put them out on their counter or hand them out for us, we'd be more than happy to have that participation. And I lost my train of thought. That was
No, you're good. I'm getting hungry. I'm looking at the list on our phone over here. I'm like, ooh, there's a lot of good options, a lot of good food. So at the end on the 17th, so you can go to any restaurant or the chamber, get your passport. Starts March 1st to the 16th. On St. Patrick's Day, you're pulling the winner and you're announcing it.
So we just want the passports by the 17th. So we're
Okay.
hoping to collect a lot of data so that we can see kind of what worked, what didn't work, but also give the restaurants an ROI on their investment in the event. So we're going to be collecting that data and getting everything put together, verifying numbers, making sure that, there's a spot on the back where you put email address and everything, and the number of stickers. So just verifying that the number on that is the number that's in the book. And then the 24th, I believe, March 24th is when we'll be doing the drawing, as long as we can get all of that information tabulated. So we'll have some work ahead of us after the 17th.
And then did I see you have like a bunch of Hype Squad meetups? Are you guys visiting different restaurants throughout the 2 weeks? Are people invited to join you? How does that work?
Can join us at a Hype Squad hangout. So I don't know if I said it last year, but we kind of fondly refer to ourselves as the Hype Squad for Waterford area businesses and organizations. So during restaurant week, we have Hype Squad hangouts where we're just meeting somewhere for breakfast, lunch, or a happy hour and grabbing a drink, grabbing a bite to eat and supporting that restaurant. It's a great way to get your sticker and meet up with some people too. And anyone can join us for those. So if you go to I believe our Restaurant Week page or the Waterford Area Chamber of Commerce Facebook, we have those set up as events there, and you can hop in on any of those. If there's a restaurant you want to try and don't want to do it alone, just hop in and say, hey, I saw this on Facebook and wanted to come join you. And we're all pretty friendly people, so we'll be happy to bring you into the fold.
Nice.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So that's really exciting. And we were going to teamwork this. And we're like, ooh, well, that's not a strategy we should put out there. No one heard that. No one heard that. I take it all back. What are our prizes that we can win? Tell us a little bit about that.
So it's all gift cards from restaurants. So as the buy-in for the restaurant, they donated $180 worth of gift cards that we've separated out into these gift baskets for each tier of how many restaurants people visit. So if you visit all 34 restaurants in the 2 weeks, you get put into a drawing for a $30 gift card from each of the 34 participating restaurants. And then as it goes down in tiers, it goes all the way to the 1 to 3 restaurants visited.
Yeah.
And you get put into a drawing for a $5 gift card from every restaurant. So,
Wow.
and then the gift card increments change as well. So.
Wow. So every restaurant that is participating had to give a $5 gift card, $10, $50, whatever, like
Yep.
all of them. Okay.
Exactly.
Wow, that's
Good idea.
generous. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a fantastic
Yeah,
idea.
and we're hoping
Um,
that helps, people to participate more. I think it was a little discouraging seeing that 27 number and only having a week. So hopefully, like I said, even if you can only visit 1 or 2 restaurants, still turn in that passport book and let us know that you visited so that, the restaurants can know that, people are coming and visiting them and that the work that we all did together for it was really worth it.
Yeah, that's great.
well, I'm sure it's a lot of work. I know I'm looking at your list and there's a lot of like real classic restaurants and bars that have been around forever, like Kennedy's and Johnny Black's has been around for a while over time. Are there
Hilltop's on there.
Hilltop? Are there any restaurants that are brand new to the Waterford area that need a shout out?
Yes. So I know Sisters Cafe just opened. That's actually a Clarkston restaurant. They were the old Pete's Coney. They just opened. We haven't done a ribbon cutting for them yet. Let's see. Let me look at my list here.
Yeah.
Flights of Fancy. They are a new restaurant across from the VC marketplace, across from the airport. So they're new. Let's see. I know Ripples of the Lakes just reopened in White Lake. So definitely give them a visit. Sheila's Bakery of Waterford. They just opened their dine-in. Usually they were just a carry-out.
Where is that?
See.
Where is
It is on Elizabeth Lake Road, kind of across from the golf course from Pontiac Country Club, just down from Russ's liquor store.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's just a little place, but they have their tamales.
Really?
They're so good.
Okay.
So good.
I have to throw a shout out. Dan and I both will for the faux pat.
Oh God.
The faux
I was
pat
actually
is
telling
so good.
Dan how yesterday I had a bunch of stuff to do, and I was like, "Oh, it's all worth it because I'll grab the faux pat." They're not open on Tuesdays. 6 days
They
a
are
week.
not open on Tuesdays. Yeah.
So.
Yep. Well, and we have a new Thai place in Waterford called Thai Treasure Bistro. We just went there yesterday for lunch, and it was so good. Their sticky rice dessert with mango. It was really good. It was really, and it was beautiful. Just the presentation and everything. The ingredients super fresh. The faux pot. I love their grilled meat special. Oh my God, the freshest ingredients in that salad.
Where's the new Thai place?
The new Thai place is on M59, kind of across from Walt's Coney, where the Tubby's Pizza is, or not Tubby's Pizza, the Tubby's, where the Tubby Subs moved to by the car wash. There's a little car wash there. So yeah, it's in that plaza. It's small, so you might miss it if you're going too fast, but they have some great food there.
And then is this 1111 Crispy Chicken and Burgers? Where is that located? I've not heard of that.
That is just down M59, kind of close to Williams Lake Road. It's at the front of the road, and actually Quality Roots, one of our cannabis sponsors, is right behind it. So, yeah.
While we're giving some shout outs, I know we're connecting Clarkston and, we're friendly neighbors. What are a couple other Clarkston restaurants that we can talk about?
Let's see. I'm not sure if LA Cafe is Clarkston or Waterford. I know they're right on the border there.
They're right there.
Parker's Hilltop Brewery is in it. We had said Sisters Cafe. I'm looking at my list here. Village Place is right on that border. That's actually under new ownership. So I'm excited to see what they put out. I think is that it?
That looks like
it.
And there's that new Isn't Hosel, or I don't know how you say it, Hazel or Hosel Rockets? That's
Hazel
new, isn't it?
Rockets.
Hazel
Yep,
Rockets.
Hazel Rockets. They're brand new. Those are actually Clarkston guys. They live in
Oh,
Clarkston. It was the old Rite Aid at Dixie and Sashaba, and they are making it into a virtual golf and whiskey lounge.
is that
So
it's
um,
open? Huh? I didn't know it was open.
it's
Oh,
not open
oh,
yet.
oh,
So
okay.
in the book, it does say, I think we're doing their grand opening next Friday, the
Oh,
7th. So
nice.
very
Okay.
excited for that, and we're starting to plan an indoor golf outing there.
Very
So
cool.
Fun.
That's
yeah,
a
it'll be
fantastic
nice to
idea.
have a golf outing that you don't have to worry about the weather when you're
Weather?
planning it, when you're
Yeah.
getting ready. So
Oh my
so
gosh.
yeah, looking forward to that one. That's going to be a brand new one during restaurant week. So
Oh wow. Where is it? Is it going to be at Hazel? I'm saying. How am I saying it? Hosel or
it's
Hazel?
Hazel.
Hazel.
Yep,
Okay.
Hazel. A Hazel rocket is like a shank in golf.
Oh.
And I didn't know that
Okay.
until they explained it to
You
me.
should know that.
From your shank of the hole.
You know what? We have,
Um,
so
from
there's
the
Hazel
Ally
Rockets, but
Challenge,
then
you pro golfer.
and then we have another virtual golf place in Waterford. It's called Breakfast Ball, and I didn't know what a breakfast ball was either, and that's a mulligan.
Oh,
So
Okay.
look at this. You learn about restaurants. You learn about golf.
right, right.
This is.
I love golf. I'm a golfer. Well, I call
Oh my
myself
gosh.
a golfer. It's a pretty liberal term for me to call
So
myself a
great.
golfer, but
Oh,
I have fun with it. So
so great. So where can people find more info one more time for the Restaurants Week
more
and all of the
information,
things Waterford Chamber?
they can go to the WACC Restaurant Week Facebook page, and you can just search WACC Restaurant Week. They can go to the Waterford Chamber Facebook page. It's Waterford Chamber MI, because we actually get calls from Ireland. There's a Waterford,
Oh my
Ireland,
gosh.
where they have a chamber. So
How
Waterford
fun.
Chamber MI is our
Hmm.
handle on Instagram and Facebook. And you can go to waterfordchamber.org. Under our events tab, we have a restaurant week page where you can check out all the specials, and all the specials graphics are linked to the restaurant's website. So if you don't see something in the specials that you want to try, you can still check out their menu.
Okay.
Fantastic. I
Yeah.
feel like a trip, maybe an exchange to the other Waterford Chamber in Ireland is in order. Just
Right? That is
so you know.
definitely a bucket list
Yeah,
item for me. Go to
that'd be
our sister city across the
yeah,
pond, as they say.
across the pond. Yeah, just participate in their restaurant week. I don't know.
Yeah, there we
Do
go.
research. You got to go research some things.
Right.
Fantastic.
Oh,
Well, gosh, we have to like hang up right this second and get our planning and figure out
Yeah.
when we're going to visit each restaurant and just like
So we can win.
game plan this.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
well,
we're
and if
really
you ever
excited.
need
We loved it
any
last year.
menu recommendations, I'm happy to give any menu recommendations.
Okay.
If a lot of the specials are some really good specials, but if you want to go outside of the specials, just let me know and I'll be happy. I pick my favorite dishes at each restaurant, so when I'm feeling hungry for something, it's not where do I want to go?
Yeah.
It's I'm feeling like this, so I'm gonna go here.
Yeah. Well, and Waterford has so many options. Like it's a really great feature of that area. There's just every kind of food, type and food genre, and so it's a
Exactly.
lot of great options.
It
Options. Yes. Well,
really
thank
is.
you for
It really
joining
is.
us
And
today.
yeah.
We know it was kind of
Well,
last
I
minute,
know.
so
so
and
happy
we'll
to
make sure
be
we're
with you guys.
we'll make sure we're sharing out some of the Jason Carr videos too, because those are fun
Awesome.
and
Yeah.
They
give a
are
good look
fun.
at all the
He's been a fun
restaurants.
guy to work with. And actually, I don't know if you listen to 94.7 in the morning, but there's Big Jim's house. He actually stopped in at Mike's Pizza and Catering. He lives right up the road. And he saw that Jason was there and they had worked together. So he
Oh,
stopped
very
in and
cool.
said hi to us. That was pretty
Fun.
cool. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So shout out to Jason. Shout out to Jim. Thank you
Yeah.
for supporting us.
Well, I know it's a lot of work that you guys put into this whole week, or this 2 weeks. So I hope it goes well, and looking forward to
Yeah.
participating.
Thank you.
Thanks for
And we're
joining
excited to
us.
have you guys participating. And if anybody has any has any questions, they can give us a call.
Perfect.
Fantastic.
Thank
Thanks,
you,
Nikki.
Nikki.
All right.
Take care. Talk to you soon.
Bye.
Bye.
I am not sure. I don't know, Nikki, if you can pull yourself out, or you're welcome to stay. We're just going to touch base on a few things real quick.
I think I can leave. So
You can leave.
yeah. All right. Have a good day, guys.
You're welcome to see
Bye.
you later. So I know we wanted to just talk about a few things that are coming up this week and a little bit outside of this week. But we had added on the app some information about local scholarships that are happening. So I know Bowman Chevrolet right now is offering a scholarship. The Clarkston Village players have a scholarship, and Clarkson Arts. So there are a few scholarship opportunities going on right now that we just wanted to mention. And I know talked about the spring tryouts, which there's lots of information circulating about that. And then also the state of the community address is next week on March 6th with the township. So that's going to be Chuck File, Sue Wiley, Sean Ryan, I believe. So
very cool.
And
you can tune in to that on Independent Television TV or YouTube station usually.
You know what? I would assume, but I know that it's happening at Clarkston High School in the Performing Arts Center. I did look this morning and I did not see the link to YouTube, but I would think Jen would be there. So
I would think so too.
Yes.
So we're going to talk about this. So we talked to Jeff King on this very show a couple weeks ago, the owner of the Pine Knob Ski School, and it was a really fun chat session with him. Check that out when you want. But he was talking about an upcoming brand new festival called the Pine Knob Park Festival. So for all of you who like to do the big jumps and the rails and the boxes and all that stuff, they're having their first annual, hopefully, big air. There's a big air competition, a wall huck. You got moguls. That's March 8th and 9th at Pine Knob. So it'll be really fun. And I didn't know this. We learned this when we were there, what a huck is. Oh, the wall huck. I'm reading it. I'm like, am I saying it right?
You learned it and I already forgot.
So what was it? You go off the wall, and it really just means like a big jump. So I don't know if they're going to create a jump on the top of the wall, but the jump is off the wall, like the steepest part of the wall. And so that's for the brave, young, I'm assuming, kids that want to show off their stuff.
So I actually know that it's 12 and up. I think it's 12 and up.
Is it?
What else was I going to say about that?
All ages, all skill levels.
What?
Here.
It does.
There must be, maybe for the big air things, maybe it's
all right. Well, for specific details, contact them.
Yeah.
But they were talking to, they're going to live stream that.
Oh, fun.
So you can watch it from home. Also, I think part of it with being off of the wall is so everybody can see it easily. It's not like further back where you'd have to actually be skiing.
Right, so you can come and get a drink and watch, even if you're not a skier or snowboarder. And
they're going to run a giveaway with us for 2 lift tickets, rentals, and lessons. So that's going to go live really soon. And we're excited about that. And that if you do win that, you'll have through the end of the year to use that. So next season, because we're getting kind of close to the end of this season.
True. But as we did learn, the snowmaking capabilities at Pine Knob are second to none. So it does extend the season on both ends, the beginning and the end of the year. So they keep that snow even when it's, 50s and sunny. You can still ski sometime. And then, did we talk about this? The Big Threes Swing Dance 2024 Battle of the Bands. What is this exciting stuff?
Clarkson Arts.
Yes.
This is their big event that they put on at the Masonic Temple in Detroit. So tickets are available right now for that, and we've linked that in the app. Our newsletter will be going out later this week too with all of this info. So,
but that when we were talking to the Clarkson Art Council last time, they were saying it's a huge event that it sells out, and people who thought maybe swing wasn't hip and cool, it is, and there's a huge following. So anyway, that's Saturday, March 16th. Which reminds me also, what potentially might sell out is the Scamp Home Tour. We talked to Amy Darnell recently.
Yes.
That was a really fun conversation about their 50th anniversary. So if you didn't catch that podcast, you can catch that on our social media. But their 50th anniversary, one of the big fundraisers is the home tour. It's the last one. So those tickets are on sale already. on the SCAMP website, and we all anticipate them going pretty quickly.
Yes.
Because it's one of those favorite things that went on for 35 years in Clarkston and then kind of went away for a little bit, and now it's back once and done.
One time. Yeah.
So I'm thinking we got to get our tickets.
Yes.
And it's a walking tour through downtown Clarkston. It's all homes in the village, or I think in the village.
Yes.
Pretty much.
All downtown.
So good stuff coming up. But yeah, all this and more can be found at Connecting Clarkston.
On our website and in the app.
All the things.
That's our recap.
That's our recap. Yes. Go out and enjoy the day. I was going to say sunny. It's not sunny. Maybe later.
Right.
But thanks for joining us.
See ya.